All right, watch this, boys.
Yeah. Am I going first? I guess I'm going first.
Do it.
I watched Coming to the number 2 America, starring Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall.
I watched approximately 23 minutes of that.
What, you said I had enough and just...
I mean, I had to beg Mrs. Cheapy just to like give it a chance. And she was like, skeptical. And I'll admit, like, I laughed like a couple times, like some light laughs in the beginning. But, you know, the Pepsi product placement in like the first 5 minutes of the movie.
There's a lot of product placement in that movie. There's a lot of really
bad,
bold product placement in that movie.
And some of the jokes are really lame. And then they just like, they just repeat them. Like, he's got a big spoiler in the movie. The plot revolves around him. He has a child before he got married, and he's going to America to get the child, to visit him and see what's up. And he keeps referring to the kid as his bastard child. And over and over again, like we're supposed to laugh every time he says that. He must have said it 5 times. I only watched the first 20 minutes, and I was like, this is bad.
Did you watch Dolomite Is My Name?
I didn't, but I hear good things about that.
That's a good movie. It's the same director. I believe it's the same writers. Both have Wesley Snipes and Eddie Murphy in it. A lot of the same cast members. It's interesting to me how much better Dolomite Is My Name is over Coming to America. And Coming to America, I mean, it's cute enough. You know,
Did you laugh? That's really all that matters with this movie.
I don't think I laughed out loud once.
Oy.
It's very reference heavy, where you're going, oh, hey, look, it's
they were there again.
I remember that.
I laughed during the funeral in the beginning.
Who doesn't?
But I don't know. I tried. I tried to continue watching it while I was doing the dishes on my Amazon show. And that's as it was intended to be watched, as any fine piece of cinema is intended to be watched. By the way, that thing fucking sucks. It can't even like stream that. It can't even stream Amazon Prime properly, like without crashing. Twitch is horrible on it. There's a glitch on the Amazon show, which, you know, Twitch is owned by Amazon.
I am familiar.
If you pay, I'm one of the suckers that they got to pay for no ads on Twitch. There's something called like Twitch Turbo or something. Basically, the only thing you get is no ads across Twitch. Except on Amazon Show, you get a nice 15-second like screen of commercial. It just says commercial break happening. You don't even get to see the ad. Like, come on, if you can't figure it out for your own device. Anyway, Coming to America. Yeah, I don't know. It's not good. It's not good.
It's not.
Arsenio looks good, though, I got to say.
They all look good. I mean, you know,
Eddie's ballooned up a kind of.
A little bit, but, you know, he's not a young man. Give him some credit.
Sure, but Arsenio's not either. He looks good.
I know. They're all fine. No one in the movie is bad. I don't think that's not the issue I have with it. It's no one.
Just the movie is bad. Probably.
It's just, it's a little vanilla.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Should we talk about WandaVision?
At the end of the show.
But we should talk a little bit about it now.
Why?
I don't know.
We're going to talk about it at the end of the show.
Let's just say if we liked it or not. The whole series as a whole.
Yes, I like the whole series as a whole very much.
Give it a score out of 10 right now. Go.
8.5.
Shipwreck.
Same, 8.5.
Wrong, 8.
Okay.
Thank you. Was this the McLaughlin group?
Yes. Wrong. I watched that show. I love that show.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, it was pretty good. I watched the actual show, not the Saturday Night Live spoof.
I don't care.
Very highbrow.
I prefer the Saturday Night Live spoof.
I felt like there were some missed opportunities there with WandaVision, but overall,
we're going to talk about it in less than an hour.
Yes,
hold
sounds
your
good.
horses.
Sounds good. I'm tickling their ass with a feather.
Go insult an entire religion. What else did you watch?
I watched. Well, there's a new murder show on Netflix, so we watched it, and this one is called Murder Among the Mormons. And this is good for a number of reasons. One, it's only 3 45-minute episodes or thereabouts. So it's very respectful of your time. Wombat, did you watch it?
No, I'm waiting
Okay.
for the second
Okay.
one.
The second one is it's got a very unique twist to it. Unlike other murder shows, I don't want to spoil anything, but unlike the other murder shows that we've watched, it definitely had a unique twist. And the characters, I mean, they're not characters, they're real people. They seem like characters, some of them. And you're like, is this guy like wearing a costume and acting for this interview? Like it's good. I would recommend Murder Among the Mormons. Mrs. Cheapy also enjoyed it. I don't want to ruin anything, but
Is that just the two things? What's the third?
oh, what was
reason?
the third thing? It's in 4K.
All right.
I think it was good though. It was good. I also watched the first episode of Ted Lasso. Finally, Ship.
Yes, you should watch more Ted Lasso.
Mrs. Cheapy wasn't quite feeling it, so now I'm on my own, and I don't know if that makes it easier or harder, but I did enjoy it.
It's very good. You should keep watching. And it's the first episode is the weakest out of all the episodes.
Okay, that's good. That's really good to know because I can use that with Mrs. Cheapy. I'm going to tell her that you guaranteed she would enjoy the further episodes.
I don't know if I can guarantee it for her. She likes all this murder and sex stuff.
Right. Oh yeah, I got a good sex stuff coming up in a minute. Yeah, it was good. It was funny. I laughed. Mrs. Cheapy was looking at her phone a lot.
That's unfortunate, but
I agree. I'm
the
working
first
on it.
episode, the first episode is much more conventional and, like you said, it's like Major League.
Right. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Is this the plot of Major League that's happening right now? You almost don't understand what's happening in the first episode until like halfway through or so, like what really is going on here. But yeah, I enjoy it. I'm going to watch it. We started another show on Netflix that's been around for a while. I think they already have like 5 or 6 seasons. And that was recommended by somebody in the CAG chat, I believe, during one show. And that show is called Outlander. And that is a very horny show. And the cool thing about this show is that it's got time travel and a very horny female lead character. And you usually don't come across those two things in the same show. And it's about a woman in the 1940s who travels back in time for some reason to like Scotland in like the 18th century or 19th century. And
Yeah, my wife started this show and she couldn't get into it.
really,
so-
there's a lot of humping. Like,
some people need more than humping in their lives.
I guess.
I don't know who those people are. But
Right.
Some people need.
Mrs. Chibi was into it for sure. It's nice to see like the lead character of a show be a female and be horny, and it just be like okay as the show, like as part of the show. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Should I save this for your uncomfortable segment?
No, it is. It sounds like something that you watch. Yes.
Because usually what happens, I watch these shows and the thing comes up on the top. It says strong sexual content, nudity, and it's all like guys' butts. Like American Gods now, it's all like naked guys and penises. Like, come on already. But Outlander. So far, we only watched the first episode, but it's very well reviewed and yeah, horny, very horny. And also, I just want to give a shout out to, we started watching Cobra Kai again. We're in the middle of the second season. And not to spoil things for our WandaVision talk later, but I found just a random episode in the middle of this season 2 of Cobra Kai to have a more emotional response on me than any part of WandaVision.
No one cares.
Just saying.
Are you going to go buy some Cheez-Its and get your free copy of
Yeah, you
Cobra Kai, the
gotta-
video game?
Wait, is that what happens?
2 boxes. You got to buy 2 boxes of cheese.
I don't think I want to play the game though. I think I just want to watch the show.
But it's free game.
I just want to play the game. I've played most of the game, and
I
Show
think,
is
don't
so
you have the
chill.
game?
I do have the game.
Yeah, I don't.
He doesn't have the show though.
I don't have the show. I'm living it through the game.
You know what's
it out.
going on, right? You're getting
know
all the
what's
plot
going on.
points, the subtleties, the
Yeah.
emotional connections, the heartfelt
You beat up a guy at a car dealership, right?
Maybe.
That probably happens in the show.
Yeah, something like that. There was something went down at the car dealership. All right. Here's a question from @PhotoTurtle. He asks, which is better on HBO Max, Doom Patrol or Titans looking to start a new series?
Animated Justice League.
Is that a new show?
No, but it's better than both of those.
Titans was
Animated Justice League.
Wait a
You gotta
minute.
watch all that into Justice League Unlimited.
What is Animated Justice? When is that from?
It's a kids show.
It's from the early 2000s.
Wait a minute. You didn't like Titans? We talked about Titans when it came out, and we agreed that it was good.
The Animated Justice League show from the early 2000s is better than both Doom Patrol and Titans by like 900 miles.
How about if they just watched the Superboy episode of Titans? Just a standalone.
I like Titans more than Doom Patrol. I thought the second season of both shows was significantly weaker than the first seasons of both shows. Titans, any episode that features Hawk and Dove, you can instantly skip over because Hawk and Dove are two of the worst characters to ever appear in a live action superhero anything. And for Doom Patrol, as soon as they introduce a child into the mix, the whole show goes downhill so fast.
You're not wrong on either of these counts.
That I literally stopped watching Doom Patrol because I'm like, I don't care about the little girl. If I wanted to, I don't want to watch. I'm not watching the show to learn about children.
And I don't know, like, no offense, like, to little girls that have monkey faces, but that's not getting me to watch it more if the little girl in question has a monkey face.
And it's just uninteresting.
Right.
Yeah. It became too much about that, and I just didn't care. That's what I'm telling you. The Animated Justice League show from the early 2000s.
Okay, fine.
With Kevin Conroy Batman is the best of the DC content. Actually, it's up there. It's probably like neck and neck with the animated Harley Quinn cartoon, the Kelly Cuoco Harley Quinn show. Those two shows are totally worth watching. They're worth your time. That goes for you too, GB.
I watched the Bar Mitzvah episode of the
That's good. Yep.
the Harley Quinn show.
Yep.
Definitely check. Didn't you didn't think that the Superboy episode of Titans was exceptional?
It's great. Yeah,
okay.
I never said it was bad.
And I don't think you need to even watch the other ones. I think you'll just find out where that happens because it's good.
Yeah.
Now, do you want to do why don't you do the ad now, Wombat? And then we can just cruise through the rest of the show. Like, just relax.
So you want me to talk about HelloFresh?
That's what I want you to do.